just played a little game of keep away, so that would have been really valuable for me to have on the camera to just show people how you work through that. Then I can recue what I was asking for, and then I can use that the scolding word, the the hey, the what are you doing, to get her Josey, good girl, to get her to do anything I want her to do, right? So the number one thing, and I've said this before and I'll say it 100 times, is if I can get a dog to stop, pay attention to me, then I can get a lot done. So that's really kind of like step one of any kind of training program, is getting a dog to respect you enough to stop no matter what they're doing. So I would expect the same response. There are sheep in here. She wasn't going after the sheep. I think she was just looking to sniff around and find stuff to do. I don't want her doing that, right? So if I can get her to stop and pay attention to me, I'm ahead, right? I'm ahead of the game. If I cannot get her to stop, there's no point trying to work sheep or livestock or ask her to do anything, because she's already not listening. So this is better. This is more what I want to see, is her paying attention to me where I am. She's not walking around looking to sniff something, looking to eat poop off the ground, going after this livestock or anything. She's waiting on me because she's a little bit worried about what I think about her responses, right? Girl. So I haven't asked her to do anything, and she's choosing to follow me because she's now paying attention. So that direction, putting pressure on her until she stops what she's doing, and I had to walk her over there and then over there and over there and over there. I had to kind of almost chase her around this pen before she finally said, "Oh, you're here with me and you're trying to get me to do something? Excuse me?" So it does sometimes take some time. If you go through those steps in the beginning with your dog, and you get the dog in the right mindset before you go to work, you're always going to win. So see, other dogs are barking, she's looking and checking it out, but she has not checked out of my thoughts here, because she